How precious is life? Life is so precious that we'll do anything to keep it. Anyone would do anything to keep their life going here on this earth. But we always forget one thing, that life is not forever, and it doesn't last in the time frame that we desire it to last. Life is so short to spend it away from the Lord. Life has no meaning when you don't have Christ in your life. You can never ever fully comprehend the purpose of your existence because you don't have Christ. You can never ever understand the purpose of your living because you don't have Christ. Christ is all that we have in our life, and He cares for us. Surely, life has no meaning when we don't have Christ in it. The definition of life is Christ, and Christ is life. The reason why we do what we do, ignorance, stubbornness, and we are stiff-necked because we don't love Christ. Despite Him loving us and dying for us on the cross, we just don't have real love for Him. Because the one that you love the most, you'll always do what you can to make them happy, to keep them happy. For your loved ones, you will try and protect them. You will try and speak up for them when they can't speak up for themselves. And that is what Christ is asking of us. He left us as ambassadors and missionaries to speak for Him, to spread His word to those who are in darkness. But we are too busy. In general, mankind will suffer the consequence of their decision because of not understanding what life meant or what the existence meant. Mankind will suffer. I will suffer the consequences of every decision that I may take if I don't understand why to my existence. And if I cannot answer the word why and how of my existence, then I cease from existing in the light of truth. As mankind, we cannot be in between light and darkness. We cannot be in between the world. We cannot be in between darkness and light. We cannot be in between the world and heaven. We cannot be in between God's kingdom and Satan's kingdom. So because we lack the understanding of what life is, we cannot take appropriate or decisions that will or that are according to the standards of Christ. Some of us may say, maybe I'm doing this Christianity too much. But because I want to try, I want to give it all that I can, so that at least I'll die knowing that I've tried. I've tried to live for Christ. What have you tried doing? You might say maybe. So it's very important to give this Christian journey the best that you can. Stand as tall as you can. Be as brave as you can. Be as bold as you can. And try as hard as you can. Give it all. Give it all for Christ. Because that's what life is. Life is Christ. And without Christ, there's no life. And without life, there's no Christ. So Christ gave us the life so that we can be able to be in him, because he is life. Christ is life. Jesus Christ is life. You know, we chase after things that we shouldn't chase after, because we just don't care. We don't see where our life is heading. Only if God will open your eyes and show you where you will end up one day when you cease existing here on this earth. Only if Christ can open your eyes and show you your eternity and show you the afterlife of your decision, the consequences of your decision, you would like to change it. There are those who are crying to come back, but they cannot come back. There are those wishing to have the opportunity that you're having, but they can't. We only come to know the truth when it is too late. We abuse the truth. We take it for granted. We call those who are trying so hard. They are trying too hard. We call them names. We name them. We have tags. We label them. We label the Christians who are trying the best that they can. We label them. And we criticize them because they're doing it too hard. But I think doing it too hard is the best way to do it. This Christian journey requires great emphasis in your faith. Emphasize that belief that you have for Christ. Emphasize it. He's all that you have. Without him, you have nothing. He is all that you have. He is all that you got. He is your wealth. He is your bank account. He is your water. He is your bread. He is your couch. He is your bed. He is your clothing. He is your food. He is your supper. He is your everything. Everything. We are a very stiff-necked people. People who don't want to hear the truth. We don't want to see Christ as Christ. We don't want his Lord to be pressuring and to be hard on us. We don't want him to be so hard on us with these laws, with these expectations. We are so weak to meet his expectation because we've got our own desires based on his expectations. We say those Christians, you've got too much standards, Nema. You got so much standards. Those standards are the standards that the Lord has enabled me to believe that they will get me there. The policies and procedures of the Lord, if I do them, they will enable me to go to heaven. May the Lord help us. And they are the policies and procedures of love, faith, obedience, respect, understanding, knowledge, wisdom, good works in faith, and not just works alone. Precious brethren, the Lord bless you all. I was happy to share this with you. Remember, Christ is all that you have. Without him, you have no one.